principal decides to basically endorse Nazis. Well, to this degree. Let's go to the video. Yeah, let's put up the picture that we have here, and I'm going to give you the background as to what you just saw. A Chicago principal, a person who is obviously educated academically and went through the process of becoming a certified educator, then certified administrator. This principal has now been stripped of his duties over his response to his student dressing up as a Nazi for Halloween. The principal pulled him aside afterwards to talk to him about his outfit, according to the Twitter user who uploaded the video. The costume contest was held during a free period where David, the student, signed up and was allowed to walk on stage. He was allowed to wear it. So the principal, in his first email to parents on November 2nd about the incident, Principal Powers wrote, and I quote, "We held a costume contest in the afternoon, which was fun and well received. Amid all the other costumes, a member of our school community wore a military surplus Army uniform." That's what he said. Staff and students expressed their concerns about the uniform, believing that it represented an expression of anti-Semitism. But after outrage grew, Principal Powers sent a second email to Jones faculty and parents the next day. Second email, stating the school should have handled the incident with greater care and should have communicated more clearly with the school community about the nature of the incident. Let's go to the chief executive officer for the school system. This is Mr. Pedro Martinez, Chicago Public Schools CEO. He issued a statement that read in part, "This incident caused harm to many students and staff, and it is completely inconsistent with our values as a school district." In April, Martinez declined to fire Powers because of insufficient evidence of misconduct. They literally have the damn thing on video. But he said, all right. After the high school's local school council voted 8-2 to direct Martinez to initiate dismissal proceedings for allegations of mishandled reports of sexual misconduct, mismanaged school finances, and failure to address systemic discrimination issues, among other complaints. Remember when I've told you, when you find a guy that engages in corrupt action or protects a culture that's adversarial to freedom and transparency and good faith dynamics, it's never linear. It's always multiple. It's always another factor, another dynamic that we don't see. CTU claims parents, teachers, and support staff have repeatedly raised concerns about the culture of intolerance at Jones, but have been routinely ignored. Now, does the school not know? According to the school board, they were well aware. They knew there was an actual history. How did the school board, how did the leadership know about all of these other past allegations of misconduct? Because there's a record. There's a record. That's how they know. And if there's one record, there were 20 that went unfiled. That's how this goes down typically. So there's a record. They know it to be problematic, connected to this particular principal. What did they do? They let him stay there until he made a gesture that was so insanely racist and obviously corrupt in his emails, trying to cover it up and fudge the details. It became so problematic for them. All of a sudden, they know what to do now. All of a sudden, they know how to get rid of somebody who is adversarial to their own students. This is why we need champions in education again. We gotta have champions. We have a lot of academics. We do, and I love teachers. I was adopted by a school teacher, changed my entire life. But we need more champions for students inside of these institutions. David, thoughts here?
Look, I'm not the only one, because I know there are a lot of people in Chicago who have had entire branches of their family wiped out because of the Holocaust in Nazi Germany. So a lot of us are especially sensitive to references to Nazi Germany, to people who would parade around in uniforms of Nazis. Despite that, I'm still willing to give somebody the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, if this is just a one-off, then make it a teachable moment, learn from this, apologize, and fine. And everybody can be educated on the horrors of what Nazi Germany really was. But when this is a pattern, as you point out, and they've got case after case and incident after incident, this person should be fired immediately. There shouldn't even be a question.
Right.
Never mind the horrific way that principal handled the communication with the community with those ridiculous emails. Get rid of this teacher, get rid of this principal. The community deserves better.
Very well said, very well said.